Thursday, 1368 of Arukh HaShulchan Yomi. Our orientation is be as close to our Chanukah basis. So, it's about Torah Shivya. Today we are doing your day. Simon Rishon Hey, Sif Yud Ches to Chaf Hey. Yud Ches. Chasar Rambam Torah Shulchan Aruch. Simon Yud Ches, Sif Yud Ches. Im Yesh Kam Melamed Shemari Tinokas V'Acher. Told me Masaka Shem Sheni. There's a Melamed who's good here. Another Melamed comes who's better. And probably the first one, take the second one. Akan and Shono. Near the wedding by Bedina Kodem. Shani told me this is also true about the previous halach we learned yesterday, where one is learns a lot, but the other is more medactic. And we take the fire, the one who learns a lot and teaches a lot, and we take the one who's more medactic. Yeshu Shano Merkate, those who not say that way, evidently Pisay Chuba. Alone here, it's not clear. Why not? The Dash Adinza Bakmar Sham, because no is how it's in the Gemara. But his Sham says Rava, Haima Monika Enuka the Goris, Vika Achlina, the Goris Femine. There is one teacher who learns, teaches, as one of the teachers more. We don't remove the first one. Because the second one might come to be lax. The Klamai is probably Bosch Inkamoso. It's going to be about guy, but say, oh, there's nobody like me. But Yisrael Shal is going to be lax Rashi. That's in Rashi. Rav Dimi Amar Koshkin the Goris Fei. No, he's going to try and excel even more. Because jealousy of sages, scribes, but you mean sages, will increase wisdom. But Kamak Rav Dimi, you hold like Rav Dimi. You test Marshal Gam Im Lo made Bischar Misakina Lay. It sounds quite clear that even if he is teaching for money, he's going to pay for it, we remove him. In other words, even though he has a paid position, and that's his parnasa. Okay, otherwise it should have been explicit that that's not the case. And this is clear from the Shat's place. I feel Bam says man, even in the middle of the contract, we kick him out. So at the end of his contract, it's not really called to remove him. Came in the Gemara's Maschis because the contract is up. But further, the Paskin buyers and the Paskin should make a differentiation. Can move it, so it's not clear. Let me go around Mishar Poil. Why is a teacher worse than any other worker? They an employee. They not allowed to renege in the middle of the contracted time period. He doesn't find a flaw in his work. That to he comes and finds a more better craftsman or craftsman with a better reputation in the middle. Is he allowed to remove the first one? Only the worker is allowed to renege in the middle of a contract. That's Mishum, because the Pasuk says, they saw him to avoid to me, not to their employers. When we say about the Chidash Choshen Mishpat, this is evidence that which we're Mechadish. Shulchan Choshen Mishpat Shom Siv Ches. The Gam Ba'is Yochel allows about Kumar Poel. From this halacha, evidently by Mulamdim, it seems the boss can renege just like the Poel. The employer can renege just like the employee. They said Mushami, both Mushami, Bamatia Brek Vava Lacha Beis Hansham. Nasham Tamadam, Hansham explained the matter there. See there. Please ask you shopping. Lami Yishudim Poel. According to this, it works out well. The Mlamed has a halacha of a Poel, of a worker. So Babais can renege like you can over there. So therefore, if there's an advantage to the child in Torah, it's going to allow you to dump the first one, take the second one. Shani's bar the Mlamidino and Shaman there. Evidently, it's halacha is that it's in fact true also by Poel as well. The fascinating thing. Generally speaking, when we learn this halacha, we think of this as a special halacha in Chos Talmud Torah. But it's not. It's like any Poel. You have a fine and better Poel, the first Poel, you have to take the second Poel. Wow. Okay, Chaf, Melamed Sheno Tarim Ishta B'Yirzu, Leim Melamed Tinokos. If a Melamed is living in the city without his wife, you shouldn't teach. Because the women used to bring their children to the school. And they'll come to Yichud, go to Herosh because they'll become habitual with each other. But if he has a wife in the city, I'm safer, even though she's not in school. She's at home. He's teaching in schools. In school, mutters missile. Tom Demas welcome me chashash. And the reason is, I know find a husband is a shomer, a wife, even in distance. Whenever my wife is shomer, the husband done a difference. So distance. So why does it work here? Because it's a very remote chashash. Shari Abayim Tinokas Bay says there are lots of kids running around in school. The chashash when they go to Herculean issue is only because there's a great habituation. Came Mevor Barashi Shili Kidushan Shav. Came Rak Ishto Ba'ir. So they're not concerned with habituation as long as his wife is there. Because the concern, which is also seems to be remote, is that maybe because of the kind of habituation, she'll come up to his own personal abode. She's still be here when his wife is home. He can bring another woman home. This is true. Like nowadays, people are not concerned with this. Even people who are certainly the old days. I don't know if it's so true anymore, but in the old days, single men taught in schools. It's perhaps because it makes sense. The safer. The women don't bring the children to school. Ella blame me. I said they're coming there. Oh no, he's no bum, or I got a bus driver. Also, vice versa. A woman should not teach male children. They should be named Rakim because the fathers occasionally bring them to school, like that. Occasionally, mothers usually bring to school anyway. Says in this scenario, there's more of a concern. I've seen the wouldn't work even her husband's in the city. The evidence is that this heter is not mentioned for her in the Gemara and the Poskim. It sounds like even if her husband is here, even though it works for Yichud, it doesn't work for this situation. But again, as you said before, I don't think people are conscious for this. Let obviously, let's make it clear. Obviously, today schools are much more institutionalized, not personal abodes. So, as opposed to chadorim, which were kind of usually attack onto the houses. So it's not really reality. It's not really the same thing nowadays. Especially back then, they didn't have now rugged to have women teachers. I'm sure, and today it's much more prevalent. Okay, amen. Even though by any other craft, the people in a alley, the street, can impede other people to opening up crafts, which could be nuisances. By time of Torah, they have no right to protest. They have a member of the alley or the courtyard. Wants to come and teach because even though through this is going to be lots of people coming in and out, and there are going to be lots of sounds from the students, nevertheless, they may not protest let the Torah be enhanced and expand. But if it's in the same house, that's too much. Must be clarified there. So even those who hold that any craftsman can protest another craftsman coming into his courtyard with the same craft. Okay, it's not true by learning. Therefore, if there is in the courtyard or in the street teacher, so else can maybe get another cheder to teach children, and the first one cannot protest. Hashem wants for the purpose of righteousness in the world to be much more Torah and Torah to be enhanced. To Tomi Rishon, and even if it could be that it's going to cause the loss to the original teacher because his students go to the second teacher, otherwise he can't protest. Chapes, Isa Babasar Shom. Babasar Mer Ravin Takons Yeshub and Gama, time Yeshub and Gama's Takona, Shatikin Loshim Lam, the Tokens called ear over ear. They made it Takona that there should be teachers in each every city. Lamati Yukomi Matsu Matsu. Can't bring a kid from city, town to town. Mashakol Echad, Yochol Chavir Liskom Lam, Tokens per year. Meaning, the flip side of that is that nobody, everybody can compel everybody else to set up a school in the city, at least the teacher in the city. But you can bring kids from one shul to another shul. In other words, they don't bring to the closest school. V'yimafik narav, there's a river in the middle. Lamatina, you don't take them over the river. V'yikot tisura, klamar gesher rachav, there's a broad bridge, so the issue is there is no issue of safety, so they can bring from side to side. V'yikot gamla, klamar gesher kotzar, there's a gamla which is a narrow bridge. Lamatina, we don't bring from side to side. Because the child can come to danger and fall into the river. This is according to the Rashi and Taisus Rosh who explain this halach in terms of kfir loshim lame b'yerzu obed side ir shabo beis hakneses zeh kfir pratim shis baru, who discussed the matter of compelling somebody to put a teacher in the city or on this side of the city where there's a shul, according to the details have been clarified. Chav Gimel Abedivya Rama Perik Beis near the low kai cloud in kafia. It has nothing to do with compelling. El Inyam Mashi's bar b'sif yuches, but rather but earlier today the Insam Malami Tov Merishon, you find a better teacher than the first one. Lochim Masheni, you take the second one. Misakin Rishon, we remove the first one. The Zama the Dafkuk Shem Malami B'Yazu. That's only when the other Malami is in the same city. Zoshar Ram, as Ram says, Moichan Kotim Malami you can teach. Take the cost from one teacher to another teacher, to another teacher. Shumayer Memer was more quicker than he is. Hulei Bamed Varmoy with Shu Shneim Birachas. They're both in the same city. They normally say your name, but there's no river between the two of them. I'm immediately here from the city. Omitzad Nor. Letzido. Mostly here from one side of the river to the other in the same city. Namely, Chazono take him. And then Cain. Unless there was a love gesher bari, being a bari, but there was a strong, sturdy bridge. Akasharo. Chilosh Shulchan with the Sif design. To me, I know for Shulchan she is a fresh ben zelazeh. Why didn't the Farshim explain that there's a distinction between city to city and within the same city? The Zohar was a tour. This is what the tour means. It brings the Lashon Rambam. Let me view why I bring it. It's in order to distinguish between matters of Melamed Tov versus Melamed a spirit versus inferior Melamed and issues of safety. And you know the Rambam Perusha, maybe the Rambam Perusha, maybe everybody is going to agree. Bracket says Koshik says the Rambam mind that goes to Shubin Gamma. If the issue is one of a better or worse Melamed, what's up to Takos Shubin Gamla, the Marava? Rava means that you have to set up a Melamed in each city, each side of the river. But according to Rambam, that's the issue of finding Melamed Tov. What's up to Shubin Gamla? Besides, it's a halacha that you can remove a Melamed. It's explicit afterwards Gemara. So what's Rambam linking it to the to geography? Anyway, Yesh Yashe, you can resolve all this. The Duke. Tesva. Odius Hashem also says there, Amar Rava. Not Tesva, Chav Dalet. Sorry. Odius Hashem, Amar Rava said, Sach Mikri Darek Esim Chamisha Yuke. Maximum size of class is 20 for each teacher is 25 kids. You have Chamshin, if there's 50, you have two teachers. Because if they're 40, when you have to have a teacher's assistant. Shushaman be a Malamed, somebody who hears from the teacher, and reviews with the students. Messiah Lemi Masa, and you assist them from the city, the community, city funds. The payment to the assistant. It's not for the Malamed to pay. I feel even if they hired him without any additional specified budget for 40 kids, the city still have to pay for the assistant. Anybody if there aren't 25 kids in the city, can I compel each other to have a teacher if there are 25 kids? Look at this because of Shem Rabbeinu Yoina. Look at this, it writes in Rabbeinu Yoina. That's not the shear. Minimum shear to hire a teacher. I have to teach nonetheless. Rambam Perigbeis Ayin Sham. Chav Hey, UBMS, the Choyim going to divert the source cloud. And in fact, it's very difficult to understand the word Tetzorosh. Teich Efshar, That was a possible. My the post cafe less than 25, they'll go without learning. Really, the council is saying okay. So must the place must say this. If the adjacency there is a teacher, over years they're like a cafe and your city there are 25 kids. You can't compel them to hire him in the city. You take him to the other city where there are more kids. That what you said. You can't take them to the city. Because that's when there are 25 kids in the city. That's less than that. We take to the adjacent city. For I Brula says clear cut evidence in this much because it takes a shove. You new come every year, and which that which you can't bring a kid from city to city. Because it's shown this way, right? When there are 25 kids here, so really in last skill and melamed that it's suitable to hire for them a teacher. Because of a rush, I enjoy. My boy, but that what's it going to tell us? She the boss of cafe and coping sales. Well, it seems to be similar if I trade if I don't compel each other. If I don't, he come right. So this means that what he means here. Obviously, that's what it means. The kshiyesh kan. Cafe, when the 25 kofin is going to lamik kan, we compel you to hire a teacher here. Not being to Jason City. Ain't kan kan be chesu kan be shown. Number 25 here. Ain't kofin. You can't compel el mochin. You bust. So if there's adjacent city with lamdim, but lake of there's nothing environments. Sheet is going to say as a police score melamed. Obviously, you compel each other to hire a teacher. We continue in Chavav, but that's because it's Chav Zayin, Chav Ches, so we'll leave that for tomorrow.